Hello and welcome. I'm Terry Lee, pure visionary, psychic medium, and welcome to our Dia de los Muertos special with my very, very special and dear guest, Terry from Holding Your Space. Welcome, Terry.
Hi, how are you, Terry? I'm
Most excellent.
I'm
Feeling
so
just
happy to be here. I missed you. We haven't been together in so long,
true. We have to keep the TNT up, right?
right? Yeah, definitely.
But before the show, we were talking about our adventures and our time out in nature and refueling. And now we're ready to go. And we're very excited to be back together today on this very, very special day. And I want to welcome everyone out in the chat. Hello, Ness. Hello, Paul Freed and Debbie at Three Shifting Veils. Welcome. Marby Gongora. Oh, hello, Purnima Bunjan. So good to have you with us today. And I will be taking questions today. Before I get into Dia de los Muertos talk, I'm going to explain that we will be taking questions from the live chat today. Please put them in caps and emojis so that I can see them. I'll be starring questions and putting them on a separate page, and then we'll go over and draw questions from there. The questions will be taken as the guides lead me, and I don't skip anybody. I just go where they tell me to go, because lots of times a question may not be yours, but there's a message in the answer that's meant for you as well. We're a sacred circle here. We're joined together as one, souls gathering together. Ooh, I love it. Eternal souls gathering together. And the messages that are going to come through today are going to be powerful, and they're going to be enriching our lives in ways we can't even imagine. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm going to let Terry tell us what she's been up to while I go start a few questions for later. Terry,
Okay,
go right
sounds
ahead.
great. I just want to say hi to everybody. Ness, hello. Hello, Richie. Hello, Rossi. Joyful Journey. So I love this day. The first time I went to Mexico on Day of the Dead was on Isla Mujeres, and it was such a beautiful time. And we were very respectful. We were staying not very far from the beautiful cemetery. It's a small island,
Oh, wow.
and so we didn't go inside because there were so many ceremonies going on and families enjoying and having fun, and it was so exciting. And I was like, oh, this is something special.
Yes.
Um, and then I was there again, on, San Miguel de Allende, a couple of years ago,
Uh,
but, it's kinda similar when you go to the East. I was in Nepal, and I went to a place, and it was on the river,
mhm.
Bushastepa, I think it's the name of
Oh,
it. Anyway, we went at sundown, which was perfect because we were able to see everything and see the sunset.
mhm.
And, all the family comes, when your loved one is going, and they cremate you in front of everybody. I mean, there's a big pyre, and, the monks are there, and they have a special name, and they all wear white, and
Oh,
everybody
wow.
there wears white.
Wow.
And you stay with your loved one until they're just ashes, and then they're swept into the river,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's a circle of
Oh,
life.
beautiful.
Yeah, and it's so beautiful.
I love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
it's it's really fun,
Well, we're
but
getting a good amount of questions coming in, and I'm getting them
yeah,
stars, everyone. I did forget to mention, if you would like us to do a mediumship reading, it helps if we have the name of the person that you want us to read. Don't panic, though. If you didn't put it in your original question, I'll ask you when we select your question. Um, thank you. That's a
yeah,
beautiful, beautiful thing. I love it.
yeah, it really helps to you guys if you, respond, because sometimes we just have a few minutes to do these readings,
Yes.
live, and so if we don't get a response, then we might be going down a hole that is for somebody else and not for you.
That's correct. Yes, we do love validations.
Yeah,
It's good, and when we know we've got it and we've got the right validation, then we can really dive in. It helps a lot.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah, Dia de los Muertos. I'm gonna give a little tiny talk about the history. If
please.
you are new to Dia de los Muertos, it's always fascinated me. I came to a certain point in my life where it extremely fascinated me, and to the point now where I do celebrate it every year, and I relish it, and I'll give you a lot of reasons for that in just a minute. But if you're new to it, here's a brief history. I'm reading from my phone, so please pardon that. But the Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos, is an ever evolving holiday that traces its earliest roots to the Aztec people in what is now Central America. The Aztecs used skulls to honor the dead a millennium before the Day of the Dead celebrations emerged. Skulls, like the ones they placed on Aztec temples, remain a key symbol in a tradition that has continued for more than 6 centuries, and I will give you a reason to believe longer than that. In the annual celebration to honor and commune with those who have passed on. Once the Spanish conquered the Aztec Empire in the 16th century, the Catholic Church moved indigenous celebrations, as they did frequently, and rituals honoring the dead throughout the year to the Catholic dates. I'm going to kind of skip that. Okay. In these ceremonies, people built altars in their homes, or they're called ofrendas, offerings to their loved ones' souls, candles, light photos of the deceased, and items left behind. Families read letters and poems and tell anecdotes and jokes about the dead. Offerings of tamales and chiles, water, tequila, and pan de muerto, a specific bread for the occasion, are lined up by bright orange or yellow. Okay, I got Sempachio flowers, marigolds whose strong scent help guide the souls home. Okay, well, that's just a brief explanation. I could go on for some time, but I always ask the guys before each show, what's the message you want me to bring forward? Not too many nights ago, my husband and I were watching a show of Ancient Apocalypse. It happens to be on Gaia. And if you've never dived into that, it's a fascinating, fascinating show. Well, they were talking about the Aztecs and the Mayans and Dia de los Muertos being one of the celebrations that they believe go as far back as to the Mayans. And then they began to describe how connected they were to the planet. And this is the message that's going to come to you today from the guides. Excuse me. So, we have lost the connection that our ancestors had with the planet, the moon, the stars, the evolution of the seasons. That's why their studies and their annotations were so powerful, because they weren't inside their homes watching TV. They were outside studying the planets, and they gave respect and love to Gaia, Mother Earth, because they know that that is the source of our existence. We are tied into Gaia. We are part of Gaia, and Gaia is part of us. Now, Dia de los Muertos is a very special celebration because what it does, and back in the day, they knew this, to connect us with the souls on the other side, because there are souls on the other side. And Terry and I can testify to that. We talk to them and bring them in at all times. It's important that we understand that this is a part of the cycle of life. And to me, that's a lot of what Dia de los Muertos means. We're celebrating the cycle of souls that come to this planet, experience a beautiful lifetime or a harsh lifetime, and then exit and take all that lessons that they learned in those lifetimes with them back to the other side. Now it's a celebration because it's a beautiful thing. And in our culture, we have sort of lost that. People would say, "Oh, we're sorry that you're grieving, but you'll get over it. Time will pass and you'll forget, and you won't feel the way you feel." Well, they understood that life is to be celebrated and remembered, and that eat their favorite foods, to tell stories about their wonderful lives. Ask them to come in, have an article that belonged to them. You know, when you hold an article of a loved one that's passed, it draws them nearer to you. Would you testify to that with me, Terry?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
it definitely
definitely.
does. The souls on the other side are very anxious to support us and speak to us. And that to me is the special energy of Dia de los Muertos. And Terry, if you have anything else to add, hop right in.
Okay, I will. Well, I was just getting chills while you were talking, Terry. So thank you for everything that you said. When you were mentioning how we're inside our houses so much and how aware they were, I was just thinking about, we're watching our screens, a lot of us every day. They were outside and they didn't have all the lights around them and they could see all the stars
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
notice how big everything was. Um,
Mhm.
anyway, um, I see a lot of people here from our meditation tribe that we have
Beautiful.
meditating every day together. And I'm going through a new series right now, and we're working with the skulls and the colors of the skulls
Yes.
and acclimating to that crystalline energy, not just through the skull and the skeletal system, but also then coming back into our nervous system and you know, everything around your body. So anyway, it's been really interesting that it also corresponds so well with not just Central America and indigenous tribes,
Yes.
but
Yes.
indigenous all around the world. I mean, the skull is something that's so sacred in the Vedas and Africa and everywhere.
Mhm.
So really amazing. Anyway, that's it.
I love it. Well, that's a very powerful part of it. And Ness, I did see your comment about I should speak about altars, and thank you because that's the perfect segue. That's the very next thing. As
Yeah.
I began to really get into this, it was not too long after my dear son passed,
Mm.
and I just was guided and directed to have his ashes in my home. And I have a very, very special cabinet with copper and beautiful rosewood. And that's where his ashes are, with some very, very special items that were special to him that we want to keep there. And of course, I have a little container on top of this altar that has pictures of him, little photos that we can bring up. And I'll show you. I always keep this one. This is my dear son, Aaron.
Beautiful.
And I keep this one right by my screen here, and always come in and do my ceremonial dedication prayers over at my altar, and then I'll come light a candle next to his picture. He passed and was a big part of communicating with me and helping me to really get into doing psychic mediumship. So on top of this altar, I happen to have a beautiful Buddha statue that it's gorgeous. And it sits there, and I often put my orchids on it, or at special times, like Dia de los Muertos, I will decorate the altar with things that he likes. I do have he was a chef, so I have a cookbook that from a restaurant that he started, and all of the people who worked with him signed things in it. So that goes there, and those are things that you can read, but very much like having a letter or an article or a story or something to share. Now this year, I actually have so many people on the other side now that I need to decorate my whole table, and so I'm going to do that this year. But I just want you to know how powerful that is to me, that we can do this, and my family does it as well, and how powerful it is to us to remember with joy, you know, celebrate the life that was lived. And that's what's so important. We have to understand we're eternal souls, sparks of the divine. We've had many lifetimes, actually.
Yeah.
And we're learning and growing, and we're in an era right now where we're all getting downloads, and we are having an awakening right now. Wouldn't you say, Terry?
Oh, 100%. And, you know, it's it's so hard when we go through that dark night of the soul, and, it does awaken us, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
You know, growth opportunity, we call them FGOs, effing growth opportunities,
Yes.
but, because they deserve it in some moments, and it's okay to have that sacred rage about it, but,
Mhm.
um, it's like, yeah, it does change things, and it changes our
Yes.
world.
Yes.
Yeah, and honoring ourselves, that's just what I wanted to say, honoring your special and
Uh-oh,
your beauty with this.
you froze for just a second,
Oh, I
but
did?
we
Oh,
got
I'm
you back.
sorry.
No, it's
Okay,
all good, we got you back.
okay. Well, I was just talking about
Yes.
honoring yourself, and so I think there's telling me to honor myself. Take a minute
Oh,
here.
yes. You know, that is true. Honoring yourself is a very special thing to understand.
Yeah,
Forgiving yourself, understanding who you are.
yeah.
You know, I love, uh, Paul Selig has a book, it's The Art of Mastery, and there is, he has lots of things in there that we can say that open things up in our life. Really, we call things in. We're very powerful,
Oh
y'all.
gosh, yeah.
Things don't happen to us. We energetically create. And so in this, I love it though. And I love this. I do it often. He has one that says, I know who I am. I know what I am. I know how I serve. I am here. I am here. I am here. And it always gives me such peace. It's a very powerful thing. So check that book out if you're interested.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we are gathering questions, and I think it's about time. What do you think, Terry? Should we do some
Yeah,
readings?
let's go there.
All
Let's do
right.
it.
Okay. So I'm going to take a sip of tea if that's okay. Always kind of
Please,
gets me in
please.
the right space.
Yeah, so we've got people here from all over tonight.
Yes, I
Um,
love it.
Garnet from the UK. Hello,
Hi,
hello,
Garnet.
hello.
Oh,
Lots of people here, so welcome everybody.
yes.
Yeah,
We're so glad to have you with us.
yeah, lots of spirit coming in too.
There is. I can feel it already. It's
Mhm.
very good. Okay. I'm being led to Salras. I hope I'm pronouncing that
Yeah.
correctly. My mother, Marjorie, passed in November 2006. Any messages, any message for me or my three siblings? Beautiful. All right. Oh, Marjorie, I'm going back to the live, just so you know. I'll be watching for your validations or comments. I'm assuming you're here. And you could just say, I'm here so that we know.
Um, Sal, she's coming in, she's acknowledging the 3 of you. She's showing me a flower, um, with 3 sets of leaves on it. And,
Hmm.
I don't know if she was into gardening or this flower is just the blossoming of her family that she's, bringing, but you might know what that means to her, that flower blooming. She's also showing me a tree, and the tree has
Mm,
3 big limbs, one that grows straight in the center, and the other 2 kind of reach out a little bit. So I don't know if that's something about, you and your siblings that, you all came from this solid base, but
mm,
but 2 of you kinda spread your wings and one of you just went a metaphor, but kinda straight. 4 kids, you were last. Okay, okay. Well, she's talking about a 3, so I don't know if that 3 was, that there were 3 people in her family or what that is, but she's talking a lot about that tree, so that can also be a metaphor for, spirituality. If you're ready, Terry, go ahead and I'll throw some
sure.
cards. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be watching for any validations you might have. She definitely came in and she's got a very strong vibration. Um a very feminine, very insightful person. I'm feeling she had many things to share with people that often you would go, "Wow, that was deep." It's that kind of feeling, and that's what she's giving me this message as Terry was talking, I got this message that said, "The winds of time will change the souls."
Mm,
She, made me feel like there may have been a period of time, maybe even after she passed, let me know if you can validate this, dear, that there was, I'm feeling like it was ruffled feathers or some things that just didn't jive, and you were trying very deeply, as a family to stay close, to stay tight, to stay have that beautiful communication that she encouraged, by the way. She's telling me, "I encouraged that." I encouraged them all to talk to each other and share with each other. Um, and she's saying, "I settled many fights that way." Let me know if this validates. But she she has a special message for you all at this time, and it's go easy. Just go easy with each other. Love each other, but most importantly, the expanded family as well. She wants to tell you how important pure love is. Pure love is so important at this time in all of your lives. Please know that I am here to help you. She wants you to know that there's a great harvest in store for you all. I'm not, let me see if that's spiritual or financial. I don't know, but she's saying there's a great harvest that's in store for all of you all. Right now, there are many blessings that will be coming your way, and know that there are a great many here on this side supporting you and causing things to happen. You'll notice signs, you'll see something, it will catch your attention. You will know that you are definitely guided. You will feel me and you will hear me. So she's saying, so open up your ears, listen, listen, I'm right here. Okay. So,
Sally's saying, "Oh my god, her phrase was easy go."
oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's
Your
her. That
great. Thank you. Thank
I love
you.
that. So, I pulled some cards for you, Sal, and it's, meditation. I think this is you, seeing you as a little girl and the thinker, sitting there, um, but also encouraging you and so happy for
Mhm.
you, um, how you're doing that and how you're opening up. You have so much support. It's not just her, but it's many around you. And obviously, you see all these beings coming in
Yeah.
from the stars
Yeah.
as
That's
well.
beautiful. That's
So,
beautiful.
galactic and family. And she's got a lot of family here. She's still bringing in these three angels. So, something about three for you, Sally. So, I don't know if um, something new is coming in with that. Oh, you used it in her eulogy. Go easy, go. I love that. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. But there's still something about 3. Does she have 2 other people on the other side with her that you know of, um, that she's together with? That's the other
Hmm.
thing I'm kinda getting. That could be that. So,
Okay. Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Well, that was beautiful. I
Yeah,
I I hope you were
yeah,
blessed by that. I certainly was.
right?
What
Yeah,
a what a loving, loving soul, and very wise. I got a lot of wisdom out of reading that. Just felt really good. Oh, she says, I used to do everything in threes. Well, 3 is a sacred number. So,
it is a sacred number, and she had
yes,
2
2
brothers.
brothers.
Yeah,
Okay. Wow. Well, thank you, Butterfly Kisses. She likes my flowers. Hi, nice to have you with us, dear. Yeah, I did kind of forget to say why we're dressed the way we are. These are traditional things, colors, and flowers to celebrate our lives here on planet Earth, those who have gone to the other side. And so I would just want to thank you so much, Sally, for that beautiful opportunity to read for you.
yeah.
Namaste. Oh, okay. Okay. So there was a little bit of things, but the winds of time. I think that was an interesting message for you, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like
yeah.
it's coming back. Yeah. You're
Mhm,
so welcome,
mhm.
dear.
Alright.
Aw,
Beautiful,
thanks,
beautiful.
Linda.
Ah, yes. Thank you, butterfly, and thank you. Okay, here we go. Back to the questions, and I'm going to read for or we are going to read for Paul Fried now. Paul Fried says, "Hello, Terry and Terry, TNT. We lost today 25 years ago, Grandmother Wilma. Any new messages from here? Thank you. How time goes by fast. Indeed, it certainly does. It really does. Okay, I'm going into the live. Paul, just say hi. I'm here. And feel free to validate anything that we read. And going over. Okay. What am I seeing here? There we go. Now I've got it. Hi, Paul.
Um, Paul, woman's coming in and she's talking about how big your heart is.
Oh,
So, she's acknowledging your heart, also her heart. I don't know if she had any heart problems. But she wants to acknowledge that there may have been times when you were growing up that, um, you didn't feel comfortable because your heart was so big, and that happens when we're sensitives, and I know how sensitive you are. So, so there could have been times, but she's so proud of you and how big your heart is and how much joy you have. There's the 25 again, she brings that in, it equals 7. So a very spiritual time and a
mm,
very spiritual time in her path, for Wilma. She's talking about baking and
yeah,
cookies.
yeah.
She's bringing forward,
Mhm.
all these smells. She helped you rise up. Yeah, she helped raise you up. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's still doing that on the other side,
I
honey.
think so.
And I get that you're probably smelling, cookies or vanilla or something from time to time, so I feel like that's her, but she
Yeah.
sends you sense, as in, sense and also common sense. So
Mhm.
she's recognizing that and how she was really good about that. Um, and she says, "You're right where you need to be, dear." She's so proud.
Beautiful. Well, I'm just and you can please put validations. A very strong soul, um, hardworking, very focused on what needed to be done. I'm getting that from her. Like, I was very focused on what needed to be done to benefit the family and those around her. I'm getting that she was very helpful to a lot of people in the community. That she had just a good heart, a good soul. She wants you to know that it's. I'm hearing it's only been a day for me, dear. Um, referring to the time, I think. Um, she okay, she's saying, and you can validate this, that she could tell things a story. She could explain something like if you had an issue you want to talk to her about, she could explain it in a way that was almost like a story that she was able to communicate, great lessons, deep lessons from her heart to yours. She wants you to know that, once again, as Terry said, a great deal of pride exists surrounding you and your achievements and your discoveries. She says, I want you to know how much I appreciate your searching heart, your imagination, your ability to continue to reach out in your life and to learn. And in return, you are very much doing the same work that she did. And and she's saying, "I know I was a part of that." Um, yeah, I'm just feeling a great deal of joy from her, like and I'm wrapping my arms around you. I'm
Mm. Mm.
I'm celebrating you in the dearest way." And she's saying what a joy it is to be with you today.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is. Wow.
Big love. That's
That was
beautiful, Paul.
cool.
The yes, he feels it. Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
That's
good.
her.
Ah,
Yeah.
beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
welcome, Paul. Wilma's Wilma's beautiful.
Ah, yeah. Very beautiful and very strong. Very, very strong. Okay. So, okay, we'll switch vibes here because I'm being directed to Kimberly. I've been single for a while. Any messages about that or anything else that might come through? Well, I'm sure something will come through for you today, Kimberly. You're here on a very good day. I think the guides are certainly here, and the souls are certainly here, and the messages are certainly here today. Mm, okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll be watching the live. Kimberly, let me switch over to my live screen. And you're here. Okay, welcome Illumination Portal, even though you're lurking.
Hey, Val.
I feel I'm going to tune in first and read your energy, dear. So just give me a moment.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, you can go if you want.
Okay. So Kimberly, is there somebody with the letter D, either on this side of the veil or the other side of the veil? Because they're really coming forward. And this person is either helping you with this or this might be your person. But D is a big name, Kimberly. I pulled some cards for you. It's
Mhm.
like it's like somebody has already picked out somebody for you. I'm not sure if it's somebody that you know or not, but here's this angel, and she's sitting there, and it's about focusing. So you might be looking around at other things when there's all these roses in your lap. Sometimes that might mean that working on yourself and looking at your gifts instead of looking around at other people's gifts might be Dan. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. That sounds about right. I was going to ask if it was a David or a Dan, but
Nice.
I thought G was good. Um, so sometimes we look around at what everybody else has or what they can offer, but know what you can offer and know what brings you joy and go into this relationship as knowing your power and what you want and how much fun you're going to have about it. There'll be signs coming in. I kind of feel like they're talking about February. Um, and you might meet them in a celebration. So
Ah,
I feel like there might be somebody around a celebration. This could be New Year's. This could be, February is Valentine's Day, isn't it?
ah.
I don't know.
Mhm.
So I do feel like there's somebody coming in and
Mhm.
somebody's on the other side helping you with that.
Okay. Yeah, the energy I definitely felt about just tuning into you, Kimberly. That you're at a time in your life now where the revelation about your desire is coming to light. You're understanding in a deeper way, um, the meaning of having a soulmate, the meaning of drawing someone near to you that will elevate your own understanding and love for yourself. It's a very powerful time for you, and I feel that. I feel that in the past, perhaps you felt like you were missing something because there wasn't this soulmate there with you. But your soul was waiting for the time when you had revelation that this soul is going to, as we said, clarify and illuminate the beauty of your soul. It's a different thing than it was for you in the past. Let me know. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. Because that's what I'm definitely getting clearly coming through. And I was also told to go to the cards. Now, I've got the tarot here. If you haven't seen me read tarot before, what I do is I draw 3 cards. I'll explain the meaning of the cards because it's interesting for us all to learn, the meanings of the cards. And then I'll give a few meanings of each card. And then I always ask the guys at the end for the exact meaning that they want for you to get from these cards. Okay. So I am using the Intuit deck. It's a new deck for me. It's a little slick, so bear with me while I shuffle. Okay. Here we go. All right, Kimberly. The first card. Oh, now this is the Judgment card. Interestingly enough, a lot of people think the Judgment is, the Judgment card. I've done something wrong and I'm going to be judged for it. No, not at all. Spirit doesn't do that. The Creator doesn't do that. It's an understanding of what's going on in your life. That's what this card's talking about because it talks about a forgiveness, an awakening. It also talks about a rebirth. And it can be a renewal, a time of renewal, which I think was the message that I was getting from your energy on this whole situation. Let's see another card here that's coming up. Ooh, the Emperor. What an interesting card to draw. This is divine masculine. Oh, I got chills when I said that.
Yeah.
This is the Emperor. He is protective. He's an authority. He's stability, and he's a leader. He's also a father. So I don't know. Maybe this person you're going to meet has children. Let's just consult the guides at the end of this reading. And what have we got for our last card? We have the 3 of Coins. 3 of Coins, and in this deck, it's the same thing as Pentacles. This is about a collaborative effort. It's about synergy, doing things together. It's also about a team. Okay, guys, what is the message here for Kimberly specifically? Okay, all right. They're giving the solidity behind the message you got earlier about a new awakening, a renewal in your life, a new understanding of what is about to happen, I believe. And then we have the Emperor. I believe this is the type of person that your heart and your soul desires. Stability, a leader. I mean, someone who is very understanding and gets things done. And this is Mr. Security here. Okay, so Mr. Security, there you go. This is interesting to me. This could be that this person is involved with you in some way, like perhaps in a collaborative effort, a group that you're in, someone at work, someone you've known from a past let me think. Is it organization? Somebody that you've had association with in the
Yeah.
past. Yeah, and this person is familiar to you. And perhaps I feel like maybe you haven't explored the thought of this in the past, but this is someone who is a listener, someone who is actively listening to you and has worked with you in some form, some group, some organization. So let me know if any of that makes sense to you, dear. And yes, I believe that there is someone special coming for you very soon and that it is time. And I'm really happy to have read that. That's very nice.
I started shuffling these cards just to get
Oh, yeah.
ready, and a few jumpers I got Kimberly for you. So places,
All
are
right.
you thinking about going on a trip and an island? So
Oh,
so and the island could be a metaphor. Are you an island, you know? Are you
oh,
letting
yeah.
people in? But
Yeah.
also, are you thinking about going somewhere? So, could go either way.
You may be planning a trip for some organization and this person will be there. Who knows?
Yeah,
Appreciate who you are. That's the final message I have to say. Because
yeah.
obviously I'm getting from you, you're a very beautiful soul.
Mm.
Namaste. And that was a real honor to read for you. Thank you. Okay. Now take that off my board. And okay. Okay. Hmm. Where are you leading me, guides? Gonna go back up a little bit. Oh,
Okay.
okay, here we go. There it is.
Lottie B.
B, hi. Lottie B says, I've dreamt a couple of times this week about my father-in-law, Philip. Does he have a message? And thank you. Yes. Okay. Go over to the live, Lottie B. And she's here. Beautiful. And we'll be watching for any validations you have, dear. So just put them in the live chat. Anytime you're ready, Terry.
Was Philip like he's showing me like a suit and tie, Lottie B, and kind of dressed like I don't know if he was rather formal or that's something that he's kind of getting there. But or if he's come dressed for the occasion here today.
Possibly.
So yeah. And I feel like it's kind of both. Like he might have presented himself to the world not in the most comfortable way.
Mhm.
And probably in his age group, that was something that he had to do, right? Because that patriarchy and the way that men were kind of molded and women into different probably dress for the occasion, Lottie V. Yeah. And he kind of maybe had to fit into something that he's like, oh man, if I was here now, there's no way. You know, sees things from a totally different perspective.
Mhm.
He does have um, um, he's talking about um, how he would do things differently now.
Mhm.
And he wants you to know that he's really proud of you and what you're doing. And he says to go all out. Like he sees you at a doorway. Does that make any sense, Lottie? I don't know if you're moving or if you're going through a new chapter in your life, moving to a new situation in your life. But he wants you to go forward with so much gusto. He's like, um, just really excited about it. Okay, this is weird. I've been sitting here shuffling and I'm getting this same cards as before, but this was actually Chris's. I don't know if you guys remember Chris, Debbie Freebird's good friend who was
Oh.
the master. So he wants you to put on your dancing shoes, Lottie B. I love this.
Mm.
And he wants you to stick your tongue out at convention. He wants you to just have fun and oh my God, be a wild woman, girl. So
Ah!
yeah, yeah, he wants you to go for it. He's like, those old constructs of how we had to be and who we had to be. And he's just so proud of you the way that you are now. But yeah, he definitely wants you to. Oh, and it's 3:44. I love it. Yeah, 4:44 in the east. I love that bell.
Ah.
So he's really coming forward with this for you. Um, and
Mm.
and he wants this for your whole family because you're not just healing yourself, but you're healing generationally.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Definitely feel that strongly. Ooh, chills. Something about that suit and tie before you said it, as spirit is my witness, stepped right up in a suit and tie.
yeah.
Um, but what he kept whispering to me was the divine feminine. And he does see things, of course, differently now. Understand that I learned so much from you in this lifetime.
Mm,
Understand that we planned this, and now I know and I'm able to honor the divine feminine that is evolving in you now and helping many, many people. More than you know, many souls are benefiting from your energy, your spirit, your light, your love, and your vision. Uh, Lottie, let me know if any He's just very excited about
Mhm.
who you are and his revelations now of what you meant and how you showed him things. You revealed things to him that didn't really, and he's saying, come to fruition until right before he passed and after he passed. Let me know if any of this sounds like what Philip would say, but uh, he's over on the other side. He's appreciating you, and he is honoring that divine feminine that's in you. Uh, that's what I got. So,
Yeah, she's saying beautiful, beautiful.
oh, wonderful. Well, you could certainly feel that love coming through.
Mhm.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you. That was a honor to read for you, Lottie B. And we'll be moving on now. Okay. Terry, if you see a question that jumps out at you that you feel led to read,
Oh, okay.
please speak right up. Just kind of,
Let me
I'm
look
going to
at
take a
the right
sip of
one.
tea here.
Yeah. Um, um, let's see. Por Purnima
Oh,
Bajun at
yeah.
3:01. Um,
Mhm.
Purnima, are you still here, dear?
Let's see. I'll go over to live, see if she pops in. And at
Purnima.
3:01 your time?
3:01, yeah, it would have been
Okay.
3:01 my time.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw her question. Bear with me. I'll see if I can find that, and
Um,
you watch the live for me.
okay, yeah, I am. Nancy Riker, thank you. We're all dressed up for, Dio Les I can never pronounce it right, so I'll
Dia
just say
de
Dia.
los Muertos.
Oh my god, that's so beautiful from your
I
lips.
love
I love
saying
that. Yeah.
uh,
Aloha, Jonathan
Purnima,
Gray.
are you here?
Purnima.
Is she, I've got her question.
Yeah. Um,
Purnima, just let us know. We would love to do this, reading for you.
yeah, I'm pretty sure she's overseas, so,
That's
and we can
possible.
come back to her.
We can, and I
Mm,
I I will say this so everyone knows, if we do, if you have to answer the door or your dog needs to be let out, we call your name. Uh, if you know that you've been called, you come back into the chat and you can just say, "Oh, I'm here now." I don't delete the questions, so it'll still be on my board. So, Purnima, we would love to read this for you, dear. Let us know if you come back into the live chat. Okay. All right. We're gonna move on.
yeah, I don't see her. I
Oh,
was looking at oh, okay, yeah, Mary Thornberry, I love that. Okay,
they had me select that before I even read the question. They're like, "Here,
okay.
this one."
Oh, honey, 1 year ago yesterday.
Oh, Liz. So any
Mm,
messages to us here today listening to the show? She had a great-grandson born this past August. Alright. Well, we'll tune in to Liz.
oh, Purnima is in here, and she's in Canada, okay.
Okay, well,
Not really
what's your
overseas.
question next, Purnima?
Um, Liz, you know that, ad, I can't remember who it is, "Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?" But she's saying, "Mary, can you see me now? Can you see me now?" She's
Mm,
looking good, girl. She's just telling me, um, she wants you to know how beautiful it is where she is and how
mm,
good she
got
looks where she is,
it.
because things are really looking up. Um, she's really excited about everything that you're doing, Mary. She honors you for it. Um, um, and she's got a group over there. Like, I don't know if you've got other friends that are over there, but, but she's got her gang. It's like the gang's all here, except not you, obviously, but I think they visit you. She was an activist, a hard worker over
Oh, a Virgo.
yeah,
Wonderful.
yeah. Well, she's getting it done over there too. She's
I'm
quite
sensitive.
active.
Very
Um,
busy. I was just gonna say I'm sensing she's very busy. Go right
yeah,
ahead, sorry.
she's really involved
Mhm.
in, the political situation. She's really involved in, rights for anybody that is, getting their rights taken away in any way. Um, and she's, like, marching, and it's like she's showing me, oh, wow, this is so cool. She's showing me huge groups of entities
Yeah.
marching in the streets,
Oh,
and it's like, it just gives me shivers. They've never shown me this before, but, knowing that we're never alone, but also knowing, Mary, that you have this huge team working for all of us.
yes.
And she's like, "We are coming in, and there's no stopping us now." Um, and Ruth's up there with her. So I don't know if she ever got to know Ruth before, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but
Oh,
she's definitely connecting to this divine feminine over there. Um, she's also saying something about, I don't know if you have something of hers.
mm,
She's showing me a flower. Everybody's showing flowers today. But she's
yeah.
talking about something that you might have of hers, Mary. Yeah. All right.
Wow. I definitely resonated with everything Terry was saying, especially the busy. That's why I blurted it out that, yeah. Not only though, because she wanted me to mention this, and uh, apparently she was very active and she was very energetic. She somehow understood about the power of her energy, although she's saying she didn't really understand the fullness of it while she was on the planet, but she understands it now. But that she used that energy in this lifetime. She also wants to communicate. She wants me to tell you, she loved to have fun too. She said, "I not only was serious, but we had a lot of fun. I'm feeling fun, man. Laughter, jokes, stories. I'm seeing just arm in arm, people locking arm in
Yeah.
arm together
Right?
like a real union, you know?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, she indeed is saying, and I'm just drawing this back from the other messages, talking about the divine feminine, that the power is very, very strong right now, and that she is so, what is the word? Ooh, I'm impressed. That's what she's saying. I'm very impressed with your growth. I'm so excited how you have seemed to have sprouted wings, and you're able to rise above and see the big picture of what's going on right now. She loves this. She feels um, so excited. I want you to know the power we have here, the energy that we can surround you with. I want you to feel it. I want you to understand I'm still there, locking arms with you and celebrating your life. I want you to know this is a very special time over here. And it is just what Terry was saying. It's a very special time over here. And we are celebrating you who are there and active and flourishing in these times, not only through the energy, but through the love and the light. And I'm so proud that you understand the love and the light, and that the Creator is with you. The Creator is speaking to you and through you. And she's sending you much joy and love. Ooh-wee.
Oh,
I
she's
got
so sweet.
big chills on
Yeah.
that.
She's a blast. She loved
Yeah.
to play card games and etcetera, and she attended Burning Man a few times. Oh, I love this.
Okay, there we go.
She had many
Wow.
Ruth things. Of course she did.
Things. Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Well, thank you so much. That was a really beautiful, reading, and wonderful to read her energy.
Yeah. She's
Very
really
energetic.
celebrated. Yeah.
Woo! I
Alo
love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
Oh,
Aloha, Jonathan.
wow.
Mhm.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I promised we'd do,
Oh,
um
yeah.
oh, now I gotta find it again, though. Please bear
Um,
with me.
yeah,
Um,
who um,
mhm.
I think it was at 3:01 or 3:11.
Okay. Well, I've got it
Let's see.
start, if I can just kinda zip down the start questions here.
Yeah. Oh, there it is, 3:01.
Okay.
So it would
I
be
don't see it.
2:01 your time.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll just I'll
Cool.
I'll
Poor
Just go
Nima.
there.
Yeah. She would like a message from her guides regarding a financial situation
Oh,
and the
thank you.
job she recently interviewed for.
Okay. I just my mouse is, like, not moving, and I don't know why. Okay. Give me just a moment. I'm just gonna go by time. I'll find it. 3:01
Yeah,
my time.
yeah, 3:01 your 2:01 your time, I
Oh,
think.
2:01. Okay, here we go.
Um, yeah.
Isn't it amazing we're able to be with all of these souls and answer all of these questions, and what a beautiful time we're living in right now. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, zipping
You know,
back. A
you've
lot of
got
people in the chat. Bear with me.
yeah, you've got a lot of energy on it, um,
Mhm.
dear, that's coming in for you. And you've got a lot of people working on it. Make sure that you really want it. Is this a position that you really wanted?
Mm. Mhm.
Um, they're showing me like like a necklace, like a big necklace. Is this something to do with the law or something to do with
Mm.
design? Because it's almost like a Ruth Gator Ginsburg, Bader Ginsburg collar, like really decorative. But so I don't know if that's something that you really want or if it's something that um is very desirable because it's something really beautiful coming in with it. Yeah, there she is. She goes, I'm right
Found
here.
it.
Um, you've got, it feels like there's going to be this one and another one. I mean, if you get offered it and you need it, take it. But it
Mhm.
feels like there's another one coming in right behind it. So I don't know if you've also interviewed for another one, dear, but maybe one that you interviewed for perhaps a month or two ago, if you were looking then. But it feels like you're going to get more than one offer,
Mm.
and it'll be within a short period of time, like a few weeks or something. So,
Oh,
um,
okay. A pearl
yeah,
necklace.
okay,
Okay.
yeah, a pearl necklace, yeah. Yeah, is it a double strand? Because 'Cause they're showing me a double strand, so maybe you're getting a new strand of pearls with this
Ooh.
new job. But, yeah, yeah. It's like, it feels like you're gonna get, promoted within for this because that extra pearl necklace is coming in. So, yeah.
Wow. Alright. Or Nima. That's beautiful.
Mhm.
Did you have more, dear, or you're
Nope.
still working on it? I
No.
can hop in for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Poor
I'm gonna
Nima,
keep my hat
let's
on. It's not easy being a girl today
No. We gotta
or a person.
it's all about balance, isn't it?
It is.
Okay. I just yeah, there's a lot of energy around you right now, your question. The good news that I have about your energy is it seems to be very positive. This doesn't seem to me to be fretful energy. It's exciting. Did you get anything on the meaning of the necklace there, Terry? Um, she had a question there at the end.
Yeah, it felt like, at first I felt like it was kind of a heavy necklace, but now I kinda think that, whatever's coming in is gonna be something that you're gonna be able to add on to because 'cause you're gonna get, first they showed me, like, 1 set, and then they showed me, 2 strands of
Okay.
pearls. Yeah.
You know, I'm also getting the meaning of the pearl. The pearl is a surprise inside the oyster, right?
Oh.
And it's also something that takes time to create,
Yeah.
and it's something very special. That's I just getting that message from the guides on that. So there's a lot of meanings to them bringing this up to you right now. I feel a great okay. What jobs do I take? Okay, well, listen, they told me to go to the cards, so maybe I'll just jump right in. But I did sense that when I tuned into your energy. It's a very, lively energy, sparkly, um, like I said, I don't sense anxiety from you, almost like a child that knows something really cool is coming up or some exciting party is around the bend. I'm feeling that kind of excitement from you. So let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. First card, 6 of Cups. Ooh, that is a lovely card. 6 of Cups. Cups are about emotion. This is about the sweet things in life. Ooh, it's a good, good card. Shared moments, innocence, very much like the childlike feeling I was getting from this. It's also about having a soulmate. So that's an interesting aspect. And Purnima knows I'm going to pull 3 cards and then I will ask the guides for the information. And this is the King of Cups. More emotions, a lot of emotion in this reading. So, yeah, the King of Cups. Look at this handsome devil. He's
Oh, yeah.
kind-hearted,
Hello.
understanding, highly intuitive, very self-aware. He can also be psychic. It's a psychic card. So let's see who. Don't wonder who that is. All right. And Page of Swords. Now look at this guy.
Mm,
The Page of Swords represents a thirst for knowledge, and I sense that in you, Purnima, that you have a real thirst for knowledge. That's that energy I'm seeing in your reading. It's like little sparkles. The Page of Swords is quick-witted and very curious and full of ideas. Now, to answer your question, I'm going to have to ask the guide specifically. You want to know what's their advice and what jobs do I take? Once again, I'm sensing that excitement on their behalf as well for you. The 6 of Cups. Look for things that mean something to you. It's a very emotional card. It's about, like I said, the sweet things in life. Don't think that because something's attractive and joyful and playful, it's not a meaningful way to go, or it's not a job that won't advance you financially. Um, Lean towards the heart. That's what I'm hearing from them. Lean towards your heart. And that's something to remember. Now, there's a King of Cups involved. This may be the person who's hiring you. This may be the person who tells you about this job or who led you to this job. I'm feeling this person, as I said, is highly intuitive and can be psychic. So let me know if there's any male influences in your life that can guide you and direct you. But I'm feeling like this person may be the one who invites you to the job. It could be the person you are applying for the job with. You'll sense this about them. This person is very kind-hearted and heart-centered. Okay. And then the Page of Swords. And I'm feeling this card is saying, look for things that tickle your fancy, that make you curious, something that you could feel like you could dig into, right? Something
mhm.
that I'm feeling like there's a burning, oh, this sounds so like something I could really, really dig into. And it's all about that quick-wittedness that you have. That's your natural ability. And this job that you're going to recognize after this reading, right? This job that you're going to recognize is going to be one that is going to accentuate your quick-wittedness and your curiosity. And boy, I felt really solid on all of that, Purnima. Oh, now she's asking, is it Blair? Well, I don't know. I didn't get any names.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's the personality. If we had an hour reading, we could go there, girl. But these quick readings, we
Right?
can't delve that deeply into. All
Yeah.
right, but wow, I feel excited for you, and I would have confidence in your choice. Don't
Yeah.
be afraid. You'll feel it. Like I said, it'll feel like a fire inside of you, like, this may not be what, conventional ideas would tell me to do, but man, I'm excited. I think I want this one. So there it is. Thank you
Yeah.
for your question.
You're gonna
Oh,
sparkle at it. No.
yeah,
You're gonna get there and you're gonna sit down and you're gonna, like, sparkle.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I can totally feel that. Well, Terry, I can't believe it. We're at the hour.
Oh my gosh.
We are
Wow.
at the hour. Do you want to do one more question or shall
Sure.
we?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna let you
go
pick
for it.
it. I'm gonna let you pick it, girl.
Oh, okay. Golly.
I
Let me
feel
look
like
and see here.
I'm gonna get a little hydration going.
Um,
I hope you're all enjoying these messages we're getting today. There's a lot of
yeah.
power in them. And it may not be your question, but it may have a lot of insights and enlightenment for you. And so thank you for joining our sacred circle today.
Oh, yeah. Um, let's see. Nets, are you still here, dear? Not
Ah,
sure if Nets is or if she's moved on down the road. Um, she's asking about, I think it was
okay.
messages from her father today. She's at
Okay.
302. She's all the way at the top.
2. Okay. I think I actually that was one of the first ones I had. There we go.
Yeah.
Ness, are you here? We would love to do this reading for you, dear.
She's a busy, busy girl. She
She
might be
is.
on the
She's got a
road.
lot of irons in the fire, that girl.
Yeah, she
Um,
does.
oh, Ness, I hope that you're here. And if this is the last question of the day, and if you're not here, um, come back and ask. Both of us do live readings,
Yeah.
but I do guarantee you there is a message from your dad today.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I guess let's go back and we'll go back to the start questions. Is there another one that you feel led to, Terry?
Let's see who we've got here. Bum, 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 bum. Emily. What about Emily Lorenz Bradley at
Oh,
3:50?
350. And
Or
that's 3
2:50 your time.
250. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you for that correction. I
Oh, she
should
had
be
to
able.
go to Debbie's member meeting. Oh, thanks, Amanda.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great day for mediumship, isn't it? And Emily's
Oh,
here. Yay,
yeah.
Emily. And
Uh,
she was at 3 or 2:50 PM.
okay. Oh, I see that
It's
message from
hard.
Ness now. Sorry, Ness, that we missed you, but please come back.
Yeah,
Uh, 250. Okay.
yeah, it was starred.
Oh my goodness. What was the name again?
Emily Lorenz Bradley.
Okay, I'm just gonna go through the start.
It's her grandmother's birthday is tomorrow, and she would love a message
Oh, I
for her
remember
from your
seeing that
parents
one.
or
Okay,
my
let me
grandfather. Oh,
there
you're
it is.
asking for somebody else. Okay. I tell you what, we will give you a message. Um,
Okay, so she's asking for someone else.
yeah, I didn't
Oh,
see that.
that's interesting.
Yeah, we can read around the energy of it,
Mhm.
for your grandma's birthday, but, we can't really do readings for her. But we'll I can read on, like, what do you think about what,
Okay, she says it can be for her. Emily,
okay.
do you have well, maybe there's a reason why this is all coming to pass. Do you have someone on the other side that you'd like to speak to? Or do you have a question about your life? Quickly put it in the chat and we will read your question. There's a reason. There's a reason for everything. You got selected for a reason. And yeah, third party readings, we're kind of I don't want to say we're not allowed to do it, but we don't get the message clearly. We don't get the energy clearly like we do when we're reading for you. So we need to have that's why we ask for a name because that helps us to draw the soul in. That's what we
Yeah,
want.
there's a lot of people here,
Yeah.
and sometimes in a third party, they don't wanna say things in front of other people,
Mhm. Mhm.
you know? If it's a private reading, it's a little different. And there's a lot of people here, they're just showing me all these orbs and
I feel
everything
that.
here.
Yeah. Uh, it's
Um,
an interesting thing that we feel as psychics. We can feel I always call it a crowded house.
yeah.
Okay, she would like a reading about her coming year. Okay.
Okay. Um, it's like, you're going through a portal or something. Whoops. Something fell, my flowers.
Oh.
Um, um, so you're going through this window in time, perhaps. Like, I don't know, Emily, if you're jumping timelines or if you're looking into a new, um, like a new way of looking at things.
Mm,
So, but this window is going to be a big awakening for you that they've got coming in for you. It's like it was behind a curtain, but it's like one of the curtains on who was that Bob Barker? You can have behind what's uh, um, 1, 2, or 3, right? And they open it up, and it's like it's this window of this bright new dawn, major life transition happening. Yeah, that's what they're
okay.
saying.
Yeah.
And it's like this new window has opened, and it is going to be transformative for you. They want you to know that you're fine. They're saying, okay, they're mentioning money, and they're saying, don't worry about it.
Mhm.
And this is entertainment only. But they're like, things are good there. But you're opening up, and it's going to be quite abundant, not just spiritually, but emotionally. And I don't know if you're doing a move at the same time, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something about a 5 with it. So I don't know what that 5 means, if you can take that, but the number 5 is coming in on that. So I don't know if that's gonna be what's the 5th month of the year? I think it's May. But I don't know if it's that or if it's a new house with the number 5 in it. Yeah, you don't know either. Just watch for it. It'll probably pop up. Either
Mhm.
you'll remember it
Mhm.
tomorrow or it'll pop up, or May is gonna be a major move for you. Um, so anyway, that's it.
Alright, I'll be watching the live, Emily. Oh, her birthday is in May, she says, okay.
Oh, that's why they're acknowledging it.
I'm getting some wild stuff. Wild, wild, wild. It's at first, I saw a circus, and then it was like your guys were walking me through this circus, like when you're walking down the walkway and there's all kinds of games on some sides and this door and that door, and then they walked me up the steps into the hall of mirrors,
Oh, wow.
and I'm standing in the hall of mirrors, and I'm walking through, and I'm seeing all these different, how you do? You're like, "Whoa, look at me. Look at this. Look at that." All these different versions of me. All of these different, they're saying, me's that you have been. And they're wanting you to know that there is there is the joy at this point in your life of the you're emerging out of now this hall of mirrors. You have a new sense, a new light shining, and now they're showing me a spotlight, almost like an entertainer would get. There's a new light shining on your true soul, your true purpose in this lifetime. The things that have happened in the past that have held you back and confused you, very much like a circus, I would imagine, are now falling away. They're falling away from you, and the path is clear. The joy is there for you to take. Understand your energy and your ability to manifest now is more powerful than it has ever been because you have shaken off these old images of yourself, these old selves that no longer exist. The pathways that you've grown through have given you a wisdom and an understanding that you never thought that you could have before. And your guides are asking you, please embrace us. Please embrace this. Please reach out. Please speak to us out loud. Watch for the signs. We have information for you, and we're here with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like you're hitting the bullseye, girl.
That
I mean,
was,
she's totally in the bullseye.
oh
Oh,
my
you're
God. Okay.
absolutely
All right,
rocking.
honey.
Yeah, because there was all this action going on around you, and now you're getting very centered.
I'm
It's
so
all
happy.
about you, Emily.
I understand very much now why we got to read for you.
Yeah.
And having been in a very dysfunctional family growing up as a child myself, I understand that hall of mirrors now, because that's sometimes you believe who other people say you are,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that's that. I've never seen anything like that. That was amazing. Your guides are very much there with you, dear, and they're very much their excitement was palpable. I mean, could just feel their excitement that you've come out of that hall of mirrors now, and there are amazing things ahead for you. Oh.
Yeah. Something really special around your birthday this year too.
Mhm.
5. So
Wow,
keep looking for that 5.
wow. What a powerful show this was, and we knew it
Yeah,
would
this is
be.
so much fun, right? Yeah.
And, I just wanna say, to everyone as we're closing out, and then I'll give you that opportunity too, Terry, but please, if you weren't here at the beginning of the show, we talked about Dia de los Muertos, and we talked about understanding that circle of life, that pattern of life, that connection with Gaia. Please know that you don't need us. I'm gonna put myself out of a job. You don't need us to connect with your loved ones on the other side. Spend a moment, light a candle, hold something that belonged to them in your hand. Remember a happy memory with your family member today. Take it into your heart. Maybe go enjoy a meal, you know, go enjoy a really good meal that you know that that loved one on the other side would have loved and enjoyed. Celebrate their life and celebrate your life and your journey as a soul on this planet. Ooh, Terry, what you got, girl?
I love that. Yeah, I feel like, right now is a really special time on the planet, and honor yourselves,
Mhm.
as you honor your loved ones, because they are so behind you and they are so honoring you right now.
Yeah.
And that you wanted to come here because you made a contract to be here at this moment in
Oh yeah.
time,
Oh
this
yeah.
crazy moment in time, and you're making a huge difference by
Oh,
being here.
okay. Wow. Well, that's beautiful. And everyone here, I cannot tell you, and I hope you could understand this, but we feel your energy. We feel you out there, and you're supporting us. You're supporting each other. Thank you once again for the moderators, because we couldn't do this without you. We appreciate you so very much. Please like and subscribe to Holding Your Space. And please like and subscribe to Pure Visionary Psychic Medium.
There you go.
Uh,
Back
and
on.
Terry, are you doing private readings, dear?
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can
And,
contact me at terryholdingyourspace@gmail.com.
okay.
So TERI. Yeah.
Yes.
It's on my
And
it's on my YouTube channel, everything too, all the links. So
all the
yeah.
information. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, I do private readings and purevisionarypsychic.com. It's our honor to be with you all today. And I'm going to end the show the way the guides told me to end every show, because it's so important. You are loved beyond measure. There's no way to measure the amount of love that is surrounding you and has always surrounded you. You came for love, from love, and you return to love. And so it is. So take care of each other, and we'll see you next time. I'm sorry, Terry, did you have a show coming up that you wanted to talk about? I saw you.
Sunday, I'll be on with Allie at Heart and Soul Connected.
Good. Okay.
And then Monday through Friday, Meditation Tribe, so 8-11.
Yes.
So,
Beautiful. I'm
yeah.
sorry I skipped that part, everybody. And I'll be on November 5th.
Mm,
Doing my solo readings at 5 Central and 2 Pacific. So come back and see us both. We love you all, and take care.
bye,
Bye.
everybody.